Everything the world needs, Elon Musk will eventually create it. For many years, people have been asking for a Tesla SUV that is larger than the Model Y and the Model X, and Tesla recently responded with the new Model YL. While the Model YL is certainly a step forward, it is still relatively small for the North American market, especially when compared with full-size luxury SUVs like the Cadillac Escalade IQ or the Kia EV9. That is why Elon Musk has been quietly working on something far more daring. The Tesla Cyber SUV is expected to be the next big reveal, since it has already been spotted on several occasions. The price is rumored to be lower than the Cybertruck, around $59,000, and expectations are that it could actually outsell it. But what exactly does the Tesla SUV look like, and how could it be offered at a price cheaper than the Cybertruck? The truth is far more fascinating than many first assumed. Welcome to AMP Drive. If you are new here, make sure to subscribe and join our community, because here we uncover everything happening in the world of Tesla, Elon Musk, and the future of electric vehicles. And do not forget to hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. In fact, the Cyber SUV has been a subject of speculation ever since the Cybertruck was first revealed back in the year 2019. The concept is straightforward but potentially game-changing. Take the sharp-edged stainless steel pickup design and reimagine it as a three-row SUV. When we talk about the Tesla Cybertruck, most of us instantly think of a massive electric pickup. To this day, it remains Tesla's most controversial vehicle, one that many people do not appreciate. The main reasons for that are its extreme angular styling and of course the pricing. Honestly, it ended up costing much more than most people expected. When Elon Musk first mentioned a starting price of $40,000 for the rear-wheel drive model, countless customers were ready to place their orders. But when the final price was revealed, it was several times higher, leaving a lot of customers disappointed. Many even called it the biggest bait and switch in automotive history. But even after that, the question remains, do people still want a larger, sportier, and bulletproof SUV styled after the Cybertruck? Tesla recently dropped its biggest hint yet that such a Cyber SUV could be on the way. In the new Master Plan Part 4 video, there is a scene showing clay Cyber cab models being automatically sculpted. The real surprise, however, is in the background. Sitting on the shelves are at least 3 miniature prototypes representing future Tesla designs. One looked like a compact Cybertruck, another looked like a large Cyber SUV, and the third appeared to be a more rounded aerodynamic design that could possibly be a hatchback similar to the Model 3. Elon Musk is typically very secretive about design stages, and Tesla almost never reveals important details about upcoming vehicles. Even models that are just weeks from launch are usually kept hidden. For instance, the Cyber Cab Robo-Taxi and the Model Y Refresh were kept completely under wraps before their introductions. That is why it feels so unusual that Tesla would release a video where these prototype models are sitting visibly in the background. It strongly suggests that Tesla may be quietly hinting at its next big vehicle. If the Tesla Cyber SUV looks anything like the prototype that was spotted, it could soon be a full-size 7-seat Tesla SUV built on the Cybertruck platform. However, Tesla might not use stainless steel for this one, as the company has already made it clear that no upcoming models will feature the same stainless steel exoskeleton as the Cybertruck. Manufacturing in stainless steel presents serious production difficulties when compared to aluminum alloys, and that was one of the main reasons the Cybertruck ended up costing much more than originally expected. To build a Cyber SUV, Tesla would essentially eliminate the truck bed of the Cybertruck and extend the cabin space while keeping the main structural frame largely the same. The 48-volt electrical system, steer-by-wire technology, and adaptive suspension would likely remain unchanged. Automakers have done this before. Toyota, for example, turned the Hilux pickup into an SUV by removing the rear bed while using the same chassis and many of the same body parts. Ford did something similar with the Ranger, transforming it into the Ford Everest SUV. Although Tesla has not revealed official details yet, it is safe to assume the Cyber SUV will use the same architecture and likely the same battery pack as the Cybertruck, a 123 kWh pack using 4,680 cylindrical cells. These cells use Tesla's dry coating process, which increases energy density and efficiency. Once fully produced at scale, the dry coating process could improve battery density by another 10 to 15%. If the Cyber SUV uses the same pack as the Cybertruck, it could actually deliver even greater range since it would be smaller and lighter than the pickup. It is estimated that it could achieve around 400 miles of EPA range. Tesla may choose to manufacture this new SUV at Giga Texas, where the assembly lines still have extra capacity. The Cybertruck line was designed for up to 150,000 vehicles per year, but Tesla is currently only producing about 50,000. Adding the Cyber SUV to that same line would allow Tesla to run the facility closer to its full potential while meeting a new area of demand that Tesla has not yet entered. A vehicle like this would give Tesla something it has always been missing, a true full-size SUV to compete with the Cadillac Escalade IQ, Rivian R1S, and Kia EV9. The Model X is simply too small and delicate to dominate this segment, while the Model YL is a completely different offering and may not even be available in the United States. Today's car buyers are also more demanding when it comes to value. Spending over $80,000 for an electric SUV is no longer something people accept so easily, which explains why the Model X barely sells anymore. By contrast, most large three-row electric SUVs, like the Rivian R1S and Kia EV9, start at around $60,000. This makes it very likely that Tesla will aim to price the Cyber SUV lower than the Cybertruck, somewhere around $50,000 to $60,000 depending on the trim level. To reach that price range, Tesla will probably drop the stainless steel body and other premium design elements from the Cybertruck. It is worth remembering that when the Cybertruck first debuted, it generated massive anticipation, with over 1 million reservations, and it promised to compete with traditional full-size pickups at a lower price point. However, the production version fell short of that promise. In the year 2024, just over 40,000 units were delivered, a fraction of the 250,000 target. Instead of dominating, the Cybertruck has lagged behind competitors like the Rivian R1T and Ford F-150 Lightning. That may be why Tesla is now exploring a different path by transforming the Cybertruck into a more practical SUV with production-friendly features. It is clear that the market is very hungry for three-row SUVs. The strong reception for the newly launched Model YL proves this point, especially for families seeking extra space. Since its debut in China, the Model YL has received 120,000 orders, with nearly 10,000 new orders each day. That level of demand shows just how big the opportunity is. So, when will the Tesla Cyber SUV enter production? Elon Musk and Tesla have not confirmed anything yet, but the high demand for such a vehicle makes it very likely that it will arrive sooner than expected. Tesla has a major gap to fill in the full-size electric SUV market, and if the company truly dropped this Easter egg in Master Plan Part 4, it is hard to believe they are not planning to build it. Would you personally want to see an SUV that looks like the Cybertruck? Some people would, while others may not. But the possibility is exciting. All Tesla would really need to do is replace the pickup bed with a fully enclosed cabin offering 3 rows of seats. Tesla could also provide both 6-seat and 7-seat layouts. Meanwhile, Tesla is preparing to release its affordable electric car later this year. A camouflage Tesla was spotted near Giga Texas, and many believe it resembles the rumored lower-cost Model Y variant that Elon Musk recently confirmed during an earnings call. Others think it could be the Model Y Performance since it seemed to have a panoramic glass roof, which the affordable model may not include. The confusing part is why Tesla would bother covering it in camouflage if it is just a Model Y Performance, since that version is already available in Europe. Previously, Elon Musk confirmed that Tesla's affordable electric car would arrive before the end of this year. Often referred to as the Model 2, it has been eagerly awaited for more than 4 years because the Model 3 and Model Y have remained too expensive for many customers. According to Tesla, trial production for the new car began in June, with mass production expected by year's end. The most fascinating part, however, is not just the timing but the design. Musk openly admitted at a shareholder meeting that the Model 2 is essentially a simpler version of the Model Y. That means it is not a brand new design, but more like a scaled-down Model Y with fewer features and less expensive materials. This revelation divided the community. Some people felt disappointed, wanting a completely fresh and innovative design, while others felt excited to finally have the chance to buy a Tesla at a more reasonable price. To achieve a base price of about $28,000, Tesla had to make several important cuts. The car no longer features slim LED strips on the front and back. Instead, it uses simpler headlights positioned higher, with fewer decorative elements. Inside, vegan leather seats are replaced by fabric, the panoramic glass roof is replaced by a painted metal roof, and windows are single pane, which reduces sound insulation. The car has fewer speakers and simpler lighting, all in the effort to save cost. Still, Tesla has kept full self-driving hardware, since Elon Musk intends for the Model 2 to be part of the robo-taxi network in the future, creating potential income for its owners. Prototype versions of the Model 2 have already been seen in California, showing differences compared to the Model Y. The front design has a new headlight cluster, while the rear replaces the full-width LED strip with a simpler light assembly. These differences allow Tesla to lower costs while keeping its minimalist design philosophy intact. But the biggest innovation may be in its battery. Instead of relying only on lithium iron phosphate cells, Tesla is preparing to use aluminum-ion batteries. These are cheaper, more efficient, and safer. Aluminum ions carry 3 charges compared to 1 for lithium, allowing them to move more electrons and increase current density. This means faster and more efficient charging and discharging. Prototype aluminum-ion batteries have already shown energy density up to 400 watt-hours per kilogram, double the 200 watt-hours per kilogram typical of current lithium batteries. This allows the Model 2 to use a 53 kilowatt-hour battery pack and still achieve a range of at least 280 miles. A long-range version will also be offered. Aluminum-ion batteries are also cheaper, with a 53 kilowatt-hour pack costing just over $3,000, nearly $2,000 less than a lithium iron phosphate pack of the same capacity. Since aluminum is much more abundant and widely available than lithium, its cost is far more stable. With Tesla's scale, this could create a huge competitive advantage. Of course, there are still risks. Stripping too many features may weaken the customer experience, and thin profit margins could be a problem if demand suddenly rises too high. The aluminum-ion battery technology also still needs time to prove itself in real-world conditions. But Elon Musk believes the demand for the Model 2 will be overwhelming, admitting that even he cannot predict how strong it will be. Overall, the Model 2 is not the brand-new vehicle many expected, but it is a scaled-down version of the Model Y designed to hit an affordable price. Yet, the new aluminum-ion battery could be the real breakthrough, possibly opening the door to mass-market electric vehicles in a way never seen before. If everything goes as planned, the Model 2 will not only be Tesla's affordable car but also a bold statement that the company intends to stay ahead in a market that is becoming more competitive each year. As another update, Tesla's Vice President of Vehicle Engineering, Lars Morave, recently explained that Tesla's next-generation nickel-based batteries will be far more durable than today's. Because of this improvement, Tesla will recommend charging to 90% instead of the current 80%. This marks a major step forward, closing the convenience gap between nickel batteries and lithium iron phosphate cells. Nickel-based chemistries like NMC and NCA are known for their higher energy density and greater performance, and this breakthrough now makes them almost as convenient for daily charging as LFP packs. And that wraps up today's deep dive. If Tesla does launch the Cyber SUV at a starting price near $60,000, would you be interested in buying it? Are you excited about the Model 2 and its new aluminum-ion battery? Thanks for watching AMP Drive, and if you have not already, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you will not miss our next big breakdown of Tesla news. See you in the next episode.